Hi everyone, myself Vinay. I'm senior software faculty from CSC head office. So in this video, I'm going to show you a very interesting topic. So without wasting any further time, let's get started.
So this video will be on C++ data types, data type modifiers, and I will also show you a program that will display the size of all the data types. Okay, so let's start. So first, C++ data types. All variables use data type during declaration to restrict the type of data to be stored. Therefore, we can say that data types are used to tell variables the type of data it can store. Whenever a variable is defined in C++, the compiler allocates some memory for the variable based on the data type with which it is declared. Every data type requires a different amount of memory. Data types in C++ is mainly divided into three types. The first, primitive data types. These data types are built-in or predefined data types and can be used directly by the user to declare variables. Example, int, char, float, bool, etc. So primitive data types available in C++ are integer, character, boolean, floating point, double floating point, valueless or void character. Next is our derived data types. The data types that are derived from the primitive or built-in data types are referred to as derived data types. These can be of four types, namely function, array, pointer and reference. Next is our abstract or user defined data types. These data types are defined by user itself, like defining a class in C++ or a structure. C++ provides the following user defined data types, that is class, structure, union, enumeration, typedef, defined data types. Okay. Now let me tell you about basic data types or primitive data types. So first, integer or int. The size is basically 4 bytes and it stores whole numbers without decimals. Next, character or char. The size is 1 byte and it stores a single character, letter, number or any ASCII values. Next is boolean or bool. The size is 1 byte and it stores the value as true or false. Okay. Next is float. The size is 4 bytes and stores fractional numbers containing one or more decimals sufficient for storing 7 decimal digits. Next, double. The size is 8 bytes, stores fractional numbers containing one or more decimals sufficient for storing 15 decimal digits. Okay. So now, what is data type modifiers? As the name implies, data type modifiers are used with the built-in data types to modify the length of the data that a particular data type can hold. Data type modifiers available in C++ are signed, unsigned, short and long. Okay. So I have also given a table that summarizes the modified size and range of built-in data types when combined with type modifiers. Okay. And one thing to note here is the values may vary from compiler to compiler. Okay. That is, you may have a different value for Turbo C++ compiler and you may have a different value for Dev C++ compiler. Let us now jump into the programming where we will display the size of all the data types and by using the size of function and passing the keyword as an argument. Okay. So first we will just comment as C++ program to display the size of all the data types. Then hash include iostream, the header files, then using namespace std, for standard input output, and then our main function here, int is the data type. Okay. And then we will define our main function. So we will just display the size of all the data types. So we will write cout output operator, and within inverted commas the size of the first is our character, size of char, give colon, then again our output operator, and then the size of function, and pass the keyword as char. Okay, and then again our output operator inverted commas and write as byte. Okay, and then that is for new line, end line. Okay, so this is done. Now cout for int, the size of int, so these things will be same for everything. Again, size of function parenthesis, inside that int is the keyword, and then again output operator, then again we will write byte, and line for new line. Okay, then again cout size of short int. Okay, then again we will just write the function size of, and inside that the keyword will be size of. Okay, so size int, short int, and again we will repeat the process again, byte, output operator, and end line, semicolon, enter, next line, and now we will find the size of long int. Output operator, then again size of function, inside parentheses we will write long int, output operator, same byte, and then end line. So after the long int we will find the size of signed long int. So all these are data types. Okay, size of signed long int. Then again output operator, then again size of, inside parentheses we will write signed long int. Then again byte, and then end line. So after this signed version we will also find the size of unsigned long int. Okay, so again cout size of unsigned long int this time. Okay, and then again we will use the size of function. Okay, this is predefined function. Okay, unsigned long int. Then again output operator, then byte, and then end line. So after this we will find the size of float data type. So again we have to write cout, then output operator, then size of float. Then space colon, and then again output operator, then again size of, and then inside parenthesis I have to write the keyword as float, and then again output operator, then we will write the byte, okay, and then again end line. So end line is for new line, okay, remember that. And now we will find size of double data type. So let's write size of double. Output operators, then size of function, and inside parenthesis you have to write double, and then byte with inverted commas, and you have to end the line there. So this is it. The basic program is finished here, okay. So I just write return 0, and then I will just save my program to run it, okay. So I just write the name as size data type, okay, then click on save, and the program is saved and it's ready to run, okay. So you can press F11, okay, to run the program, compile and run, okay. So just press that F11 key and it will start compiling, okay. So it will show our output, okay, on the screen. If you can see the size of everything, it is given here, okay, everything, size of character, and then it is 1 byte, okay, size of int, that is 4 byte. So this is it for today's program. We'll meet you in the next class.